Before I go in, let me show you what it used to look like, and we'll do a little bit of a quick synopsis of some of the changes we made. Listen to that floor. It is carpet day. If you don't feel like you have a lot of stuff in your house, just start putting it all in one room and you will realize how much you have. We even have it in my office. It is all done. Rachel's got her new room.
It's so weird. It literally looks like a new house.
I know.
It's strange.
And my future office.
Ooh, it looks so good.
Oh my goodness, it's so
Look how bright it is.
I know. I'm so excited. Can somebody else come in and do the rest of the work? We're just a little bit tired going up and down the stairs. Ugh. This is the current status of my office. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I think I want my desk to be right here. I'm not actually a fan of that. Okay, option 2. And this one keeps coming up to bug me. This pretty much sums up how I am feeling organizing this office. Oh my heart, I'm a mess. I actually did my hair this morning. I took a shower and I did my hair. So it's not like I really I'm not as bad looking. It's just that I had it up. I have no makeup on yet. I am very overwhelmed right now. You know how you get organizing and you'll get going and it's like, okay, everything's looking like it's coming together. And then you look around and you're like, oh, I stink. I have so much more to do. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. Like, I know it's gonna come together. I'm not feeling very motivated right now, but I am motivated because I'm seeing it come together. Am I making any sense at all? Okay, I've moved my desk. I don't know, I might end up putting it in this corner. Okay, one of the last things that I wanted to do was to get a better monitor for when I'm filming so I can see myself. Sight is an issue. So this is the size of my monitor right now. It's just too small. It is what I could do when I was in my bedroom and didn't have a lot of space. So I got one just off of Amazon, just a real cheap one, literally $100. I'm hoping it works well. Okay, she's a little big. She's taking up a good portion of my table. Is she too big? Maybe I could put a table like right there and have it shine this way. Maybe that, oh, there, as close as I can. I've had a project that has been on my mind since I got into my studio. When I filmed in this room, the sound was dampened because I have a lot of soft surfaces. I had wall-to-wall carpeting. I have a huge bed. I have a couch. I have a chair. And so when I filmed, the sound doesn't bounce on the hard surfaces. It bounces off of those and it dampens my sound and I don't sound like I'm in an empty room. So obviously that is different now. I am in a studio with a lot of hard surfaces and only the carpet. And I even put down plastic carpet protectors. So that's more hard surfaces. So I needed to find sound panels. I did initially buy these and they were the cheapest things ever. I promptly returned them and I wanted them because they were white. I'm in there a lot. I want to like how it looks. So then I found these. They are very attractive. They're like more of like a, it's almost like they're felt. I don't know, there's probably a technical name for it. They had good reviews. What I like about them is there's a sticky, I could just peel off the sticky part on the back. What I don't want is these just randomly put on the wall. I wanted it to look nice again. So I got to thinking, why can't I put them in a frame? So I found these poster frames on Amazon again, and they are the inside of the frame itself is the exact dimensions of these sound panels. So I took each panel, 6 of them, and I stuck the 6 to the actual backing of the frame itself. And it fits, I'm talking like a glove. Okay, last piece in. Oh my word, it works. I'm so excited. So when I show you the whole tour of my studio, which if you're watching this right now, you're seeing it, you'll see at the end how these look. So welcome in and I'll show you my office/studio. All the little details. I will link anything below because I know some of you might be watching this because you are wanting to start a channel or you have a channel and need to know where I get things, and some of you are just curious. And I usually have this fan going. We had this one put in after my son moved out, and this one has a remote control, which is wonderful because I can turn it on as soon as I walk in, like the light or the fan, or I can put the remote control over next to me, next to the desk, or next to my filming area. So it's just nice that I can control it that way. Let's start with the desk first. I have a desk that I got off of Amazon. It is called Flexi Spot. I have really grown to love this desk. At first I was afraid I wouldn't like that it didn't have drawers and things, but I accommodated that by buying this little thing. This I love. It's just little drawers. You know, I have, you know, personal things. This one here has, you know, just office supply stuff. This has pens and a stapler. Tissues, I love these little covers because they just make it look nicer. This is actually to my walking pad. I'll show you in a minute. And then I use these just for note cards. I love them. I can do a to-do list if I want. I will tell you, this actually slid around. I couldn't pull out the drawers. So I put tacky tape. I will link it below underneath. It's not, it's like almost like silly putty. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, but I'll link it below. And I just put it on the four corners, and now I can open this up and it won't move around on my desk because obviously I raise and lower the desk. This holds my phone. I got this from IKEA. I've used these for years. One side is bigger than the other. I love this to be able to put my phone up. And then I have these cord wranglers here that I also love that just kind of slide in and out. I also love this thing. Almost everything on this table here is connected by this power strip. And all I do in the morning is turn that on. My computer is already plugged in. All of the external hard drives and everything goes through this OWC port. I forgot what it's called, but everything runs off of that. It has enough power for everything to go through this to power up my computer, my 2 external hard drives, my monitor. It even has a port to put the camera card in there. So I don't really have to plug things in and out, in and out. I got this pad. I really love it. It's kind of leatherette. It's not real leather. It doesn't gather dirt as easily as my old one. I have my computer on this stand. I can make it higher or lower. I got this cup holder from IKEA. I love this thing. It just makes it so that I feel safe if I have a cup of coffee up here. I can just put it in here easily, or my water mug or whatever, and it's not taking space up on my computer desk. The chair I have is actually from IKEA. Do like it. I kind of would like one with armrests. When I want to stand up, I'll just push this over to the side, and then all I have to do is push this button and the desk starts to raise as much as I want it to raise, and everything gets passed through there. While it's up, I'll show you how I wrangle all my cords. I've wrangled some of them together by these magnetic cords here, and that makes it just easier, but everything just kind of goes up and down. You have to manage that carefully when you've got a desk that's moving up and down. This obviously goes even higher. I got this pad from Staples, so I don't feel I'm gonna ruin my new carpet. I got one for here, and then I got one for here, so that if I dropped makeup or something, it's not going to stain my carpet. These file holders I got off of Amazon, and they're just put up with Velcro. I have a list of cruelty-free brands. These are just receipts that I need to enter, obviously for tax purposes. This is a to-do, like I'm gonna need to do it. I absolutely do need to do it. And then back here is one called Time Will Tell. I got that idea from the Minimal Mom. I think her name's Dawn. I loved that idea, Time Will Tell. In other words, I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna need this, but I'm gonna put it in here because I'm not positive I need to get rid of it. I got these folders because I wanted them to not be loud and the typical manila folder. I just wanted it to be kind of a soft color, so it was a whole pack. Again, I'll link it below. Okay, let me show you what these drawers are. You might hear a fan because it's pretty hot in here. I've had these for a while. They're from IKEA, but I've basically organized them how I do videos. When I have an upcoming speed review, like my next one, I put anything in here that I want to show you guys. If there's any fails that, you know, obviously it's a product I'm not gonna like. And then I've organized my makeup collection, which for a YouTuber, it is not that much. Foundation and primers here. I used these drawer organizers from IKEA, mostly cream eyeshadows, concealers, eyeliners, mascara, and brows, bronzers, powder, blush, and sprays. And I actually emptied a lot of this out and put a lot of it in my room, in my bedroom, and I'll show you that in a minute. This next one is lips, glasses, lip pencils, and lipsticks. This next one is any new makeup that I have ready to review or to try, just things that I have going. I've organized it by different categories. And another new makeup one. I even have notes, like I've tried it once and I want to try it in a different way. These are actually empty. I just cleaned all my tools, but if I have brushes or sponges or things that I need to clean, yes, this one's empty. That one's empty. And then this is just all things that I use for filming. Mirrors, this is tripod, so it's just all the different kinds. It might not actually be a tripod. It's something to mount a camera with in some way. Cords, camera gear or cameras, like I have a DJI action camera. I use this when I go biking. Again, sound things to film, and different lighting things. This is a mirror I use if I'm gonna be doing like an Instagram kind of thing, because the mirror can go in it. I take it out because it rattles in here and I don't like that. But I can use it just as a mirror. But it's got this mounting thing for your phone. I love this. And then this comes down and you put that in there, and then you've got a ring light, and it makes it just so easy to film things. I got some plants, real ones actually, from IKEA, and my cat decided she wanted to eat these, and this poor little plant has been nibbled on. I had to put it up high. Don't think she can get up here. She's not a jumper. Oh my word, this poor plant. I actually got these from Target in their dollar spot. I don't think they're available anymore, but when I they were available. I obviously got a ton of them. You could see them. You saw them when I was talking about the new makeup. One's a different color. We'll keep this up here, and when I'm ready to film a video, I actually take this and I just go and collect the things that I'm gonna film with and put it in here. And then I take this with me over to my table where I'm going to film. So this is what I look at when I am filming. This is my table. I got this from IKEA again. And this is a drawer set. Again, I'm not sure if this is available. I'll show you what's in these in a second, but if it's available, I'll link it. But this just rests on this. And again, I use little tacky stuff underneath to keep it from moving because I'm always pushing this thing by mistake. Everything is connected again by this power strip, same power strip that's on my desk. So all I have to do is push this button here and you will see all the lights start to come on. These two lights I got off of Amazon. They're very thin and I actually can bring them someplace if I want to. I can regulate the Kelvins. The Kelvins is how much whiteness, you calibrate it to your camera. And I just Googled on how to do all that. This is an external monitor. So when I am filming, I can see what the camera is looking at and I can see what's behind me and if I need to zero in more. This makes it so much easier for me to film. I don't have very good eyesight, so I needed things to be big. And this ring light, I got this literally when I first started YouTube. And when I film, I shut this blind and I actually shut these as well. So the only lighting is coming from this, so it's just all very much regulated. So while I'm filming, these are the things I'm looking at. So I have this mirror here, so you can see that. I'm just putting it up so it's not so reflective. I have another mirror. This one I use more like this to get a 10 times zoom. I have some extra brushes and things there, more brushes here, and I will interchange brushes between what I have here and what I have in on my makeup table. I do have a pad on my desk just to keep it just from getting ruined, and this I got from IKEA. I have one of these at my makeup table as well. I have my Sigma switch that sits right here. Use that almost every single video. I have a mirror if I want to hand hold it. And then I have this, my plate that I put makeup on, like foundation on, to mix it or to just use it. If I need to just get my hair out of my face. Here is a magnifying glass with lights. I use this constantly to be able to see like what a color is on a makeup thing. It's just so hard sometimes to see it. So that just sits there. This little raised thing I got off of Amazon, not Amazon, Target's Dollar Spot again, which probably you can't find it, but that was such a long time ago, but that's what I use for that. And then I always have some kind of fan because now it's getting into the summer months and it's gonna get hot. I have tissues. Okay, let me show you the drawers. The top one here is just basically tools. Second drawer is more tools. These are just lens cleaners. Sometimes I use these to keep my hair back. Okay, there are a few makeup items that I actually purchased double of because I use them in almost every single time I do makeup, unless I'm using a new product of that category. But there's just some things that I was tired of going back and forth. I'd have to go get it, bring it back. So I'll show you what those are as I show you what's in my makeup. So I always have an SPF of some sort. I really like this and I have another one in my makeup table. I always use this Perricone MD for my eyeshadow, like just an all over color. So I did buy another one of these. My favorite under eye corrector is this Kokie Be Bright and Peach. These are just corrector under eye concealer. My favorite eyebrow powder is the Sigma Brow Powder Duo. So I did buy another one of these. So I also really like this brush. So I bought another one of these. It's from Anastasia. It's the 7B. This Kokie brow pencil is my absolute favorite. Mascara, I do have some doubles, but that's just because I'm still using them up. I'm switching out constantly. This is empty. This sideboard I got from Amazon. I am in love with this thing. I'll show you the bottom of it. It's got wrought iron or like black coated metal or some sort that it sits on. So it's nice that it's not sitting directly on the ground. I got some plants from IKEA. Another reason I have to keep the door closed because Mia will get up here and bite off some of them. As you can see, she's bitten some of these before I caught her. I think she's got some teeth marks in this one too. So I just keep it closed now and she can't get in here. I've used this to organize a lot of different things. Some hair stuff. Rachel will come in here and get stuff too. This is like extras of things. Again, extras of things. Tanning and lotion and extras of things. I obviously have room to grow, which is good. And then on this side, these are just more of those pads, things for drawers. I actually have a couple presents that I bought for people that I'm just stashing here. And then these are containers from IKEA again, and this just has like sponges in it, and then those are makeup brushes that I'm just not currently using, but I don't necessarily want to get rid of. Okay, you'll appreciate this. My bench, do you see how bad shape it is? It's so bad. I do need to repaint it. I just have not had the time to do it, so it's fine. But what I love about it is that it fits completely under here, and it's out of my way when I'm not filming. I also have this to do. I need to hem my curtains. I got the curtains from IKEA, and the curtain rod that they're sitting on is also from IKEA. So my closet is not got that much in it, honestly. It's got just some empty boxes. My ring light sits in this if I want to take it somewhere. This is my empties bin, so I just keep throwing things in here, and when I'm ready to do an empties video, I do that. I have more of those risers that I got for mirrors and things. I finally got myself my own measuring tape because I kept having to find my husband's or, you know, our family one. Those are my light boxes, tripod, and in here is just, you know, office supplies. This is my label maker that I absolutely love. Extra tape back here. Oh, just my keyboard. So this is the only files I have. So contracts that I have ongoing, memorabilia. I was actually in this magazine one time. So there I am. That was filmed during the quarantine, but they asked to come and film me and they did an article. Is that fun? It was fun. So, you know, fun things like that are in there. And then obviously my receipts. Okay, in my bedroom, I have another makeup table, and the table itself I got off of Amazon. I love this table. It has worked so well. I think it's pretty and I wanted it to be prettier. I have a rug that I sit on. I didn't want to get a pad like I have in my office because it looks too office-y. This has worked. I can't stop it from doing this gathering thing, as you can see over there, that drives me insane, but at least it keeps, if I drop something, it keeps my carpet, because this is all brand new carpet that we just had put in. I don't want to get it messy. This chair is something my daughter had in her room. It is so bad. It's just like my bench in my office. I need to paint it, and I might do that over the summer. So the lights here, I've talked about them before. I'm not going to talk about them too much. I do have a video where I talk about how my husband made this for me. They're not that pretty, but they work amazing. I have a little remote control here, and I just press that and they come on. It's white light, so it works so well for me to do my makeup in here. I love these lights. This is my jewelry and some perfume that I like. I've been experimenting with the Nira. It was sent to me, and I still have not formulated my thoughts on this yet. Then I have all my palettes for eyeshadow are here. This just charges my phone and my Apple Watch. Another tissue holder, and then I have more brushes here on a Lazy Susan, or a turntable, people say to call it. And this is another pad that I have that I got from IKEA. This drawer has literally all my blush and bronzers, so that's why the drawer in my office was so empty. I decided to just put them all in here because this is where I'm gonna use it the most, and I like to change that out. And this side is just obviously more things that I use double of. Like I remember I told you I have double of this, double of this, double of a lot of things. If it's something that I'm using a lot of, I have it here, or if it's something I want to use and get a good idea of if I like it, it's in here. In the center here is just tools. I do have another video where I show you how I organized my office filming area in my bedroom, because until just recently, my entire channel was done in my bedroom in a little section of my bedroom. I show you how I organize that. I'm gonna link that video here because you might not have a whole room if you're starting your own channel. I will see you in that one or another one. God bless.